Hello, it's been a few days since I've done a video. There are reasons why I haven't done a video, and I will explain as we go along. What I'd like you to do is to start with, maybe stop the video and do a few roll downs. Always good just to loosen up the back. We're going to be doing things similar to a roll down in a little while, but if you'd like to just stop and do some, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to work on balance. I've realised over the last few days that my balance has gone totally to pot, which I'll explain about in a little while. So we're going to do a little bit of balancing just to get us back into that balancing thing. So let's just start. You might have done your roll downs, hopefully just to loosen up. We're going to start with some squats. We'll do 4 squats, and with the squats we're just going to take a breath in as you breathe out, bend down, you're pushing your hips back and you're getting your knees right over your heels, and then zip up with the pelvic floor muscles as you breathe out to lift up. So 3 more. Breathe in and zip up, breathing out. Nice and straightforward. It's sort of working the knees, it's working the glutes. 1 more, breathe in and zip up to breathe out. Now on the next one, we're going to take it down, and as you lift up, just take your foot out to the side and dip and out to the side. Now some of you might like to keep going with this, some of you might like to actually lift. Okay, good, so we breathe in and breathe out to lift. So I've had a few mishaps. I've had, whoops, oh dear, another mishap. I've had 4 quite good falls, which made me think I need to sort my balance out. 3 of them were purely just ridiculous falls. One was I fell off my bike having been shopping. Sorry, I said 1 more to each side. It's the last one coming up on this one now. Fell off my bike doing some shopping. I went off shopping, had my rucksack on my back, and when I would just lift up with the right knee, we're going to do 6 out to the side. Got home, rucksack quite heavy, full of shopping, and went to get off my bike, but the weight of the rucksack pulled me, and I just went flying back on already a bottom that I was hurting because I'd slipped on some wet floor. So that was 2 falls. Then, different sort of fall here, I think this is 5. We had my daughter bought us some very expensive gin, and not expensive gin, very strong gin. And we looked at this and thought, no, better not have it. And then we thought, oh, why not? Let's have a glass. Well, it was delicious, so we had another one. And that's when the bad news started. I want you just to lift up here if you can, get your heel in line with your shoulders. If you can't do that, just tap the foot behind you. Otherwise, lifting up and letting your hands just drop down. Holding here for a second or 2. So we had 2 of these lovely gins. Oh, it was lovely. And then we were sitting outside and I bent down to pick a weed up, and I headbutted, I'll just show you, headbutted the ground. Oh, so that was my 3rd, and the other one, I was walking backwards, as you do. Why would I be walking backwards, admiring something, and again tripped over something, and back I went. So I decided, obviously the gin wasn't anything to do with lack of Pilates balance, but the others were, I think. So I thought we need to just catch up on our balancing. 2 more. And last one, okay, brilliant. So now just brushing forwards and back. Nice straight back, keeping the abs pulling in. Excellent. Whoop, I've lost my balance. So you see, there you go, it goes. If you don't use it, you lose it. So it is really important. And you know, I wouldn't have even thought about us going through balance particularly, but this has really made me realise how important it is. So we're going to keep that leg back if you can. You can either tap it to the back, or you can lift it up, get the heel up in line with the shoulders, just let the hand drop down, relaxing. Whoops, I'm going a bit too far there. You can bring your hands to the floor if you like, or just hang there and back, and we'll do it again once more. So just tilting up. If you don't want to do that, you just keep your foot to the floor. Otherwise, lifting up. You see, I've really lost my balance. That's amazing, actually. After, well, it's quite a few weeks there, isn't it, folks? So back up and roll. We'll do 2 more squats. So breathe in to take it down, zip up, breathing out. And again, so I can't do anything on my bottom because it's really bruised. So we're just going to go with, so down onto the hands and knees, maybe on our tummy, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how we do. What I'd like to do to start with is reach up and stretch. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, now your options here, I'm going to show you the first option. You can just roll down. Take a breath in and hold. And breathe out, just slowly lift up. Okay, second option, so you can keep going with that. Second option, take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll down. Bring your hands to the floor. Hold it here. Nice straight legs if you can, but if you feel you need to bend them, then that's absolutely fine. Walk the hands back in and roll up. Okay, third option. So you're going to go with the one that suits you best. Reaching up, take a breath in. Breathe out, roll down. So we're getting a little bit more challenging on each one. Hands to the floor and lift alternate legs. Am I going to whack the window? No, we're okay here for space. Good, good. So we're lifting up and lowering down, breathing out to lift and into lower. And you can keep going with that. I'm going to walk back in. Why don't you all just walk back in with me and then roll back down again, because it's the roll downs that are doing us lots of good as well. Now, fourth option is reaching up and stretching. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, roll down, and we're going to come into press ups on your hands. So the hips are down. We're going to do one press up, breathe in, breathe out, and walk it back. Hands are walking to toes. You might just be doing the original first one that we did, just rolling down, lifting back up, and then this time we're going to change it slightly, but it's the same format. Reaching up, take a breath in, breathe out, roll down, walk the hands forwards, and now holding here, and we're going to do, instead of a press up, you could do alternate leg raises, 4 of these. And now, rather than walking the hands to the toes, you're going to walk the toes into the hands. Except I might go out of focus here, and then just coming up, that's going to work the hamstrings really well. Reach up, so your choice, reaching up, so you might be just rolling down and back up, you might just be walking the hands to the floor, and holding and coming back up, or doing alternate leg raises, or coming down into press up position, doing press up, breathe in and breathe out, and then walking back up. Or you might be holding the press up position, hands a bit further forwards than the shoulders, and doing alternate leg raises. This time the hands are coming to the toes, so we're changing each time. Hands to toes on this one, chin onto the chest, slowly roll up. So you're doing whichever you want to do, whichever feels best for you. Take a breath in and breathe out, roll down. Okay, so whichever one you want. I'm going back to this one now, where just with the hips up to the ceiling rather than into plank position. And this time the feet are walking to the hands, not the hands to the feet. Walking in, chin on the chest, roll up. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. One more. Take a breath in and breathe out, lower down. Pull the abs in, walk it forwards. So I'm going into the press up position with leg raises, alternate 4. So otherwise you could have the hips up to the ceiling rather than having the press up position. And now the hands are walking up towards the feet. So we've changed alternates. You can keep going with those if you feel like to. Ooh, and roll up. Take a breath in. Or we're going to now change this, taking it up, reach up, stretch, coming down onto the hands and knees. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Slowly roll down, all the way down. Hands and knees onto the floor. I'm just going to check to see if I'm actually in view here. Might just have to move back a little bit. Okay, brilliant. So now onto the hands and knees, and we're just going to extend the opposite arm and opposite leg. Breathe out, extend, and breathe in to lower down and change. Breathe out to extend and in to lower down. Now on this next one, I'd like you to extend and do a little twist up, keeping the leg there, bring it back and down, change sides. So I'm turning my back to you now, twisting up and to the centre and back down. So it's extend, twist, extend and down. If you prefer, you can have your hand on your ear, so it's not, I should have shown you the other way. So that might be more comfortable for you. Here I'm going to show you, hand onto your ear, extend, twist, back and down. One more, extend, twist, back and down. Now still on your hands and knees, just extending the leg, and I'd like you to take it out to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the centre and then in and to the other side. So extending, I might whack the window. Oh no, okay, good. 2, 3, 4, and back to the centre and down, sit back into a stretch. Hips back, hands forward, stretch it out. Brilliant, back up onto the hands and right up onto your knees now. So onto your knees, and we're just going to tilt straight back. You're going to use your bottom and your abs and the fronts of your legs, your quadriceps. So take a breath in as you breathe out, take it down, looking straight ahead, take a breath in and breathe out to pull up. So 3 more, breathe out and breathe in. 1 more. and up to the front, just rolling the shoulders, breathe in to lift and out to lower. 4 of these. Breathe in and breathe out. Last 2. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go down onto the tummy. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see me actually one time. I'm just going to go down the tummy and see if I can be seen. I think I go out of sight. Let me just drop the camera down a little bit. So just hold there. I'm just going to take it down just a little way bit so you can see. Whoop. Oh, that's probably too much. There we go. Okay, brilliant. So onto your tummy, forehead onto your hands. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, forehead onto the hands. No, hands by your side, sorry. And what I'd like to do, we're going to take the arms out wide and the feet. So we're going to go out and then back in. And now we're going to change it. We're going to go out and now pull the arms back and lift up and down by your side. So arms and legs go out in a T shape and then pull the elbows into your waist and down. 2 more. Breathe out, take a breath in, and breathe out to pull back. 1 more. It's really flexing through the spine. Take a breath in, extending the spine. Arms go out, and as you breathe out, pull back. Elbows back, elbows into your waist, and then down. Okay, sit back into a stretch on this one. So sitting back, that's really going to work the back, extend through the spine, getting great flexibility through the spine. Okay, brilliant. And from here, back up onto your hands and knees, and we're going to just reach up to the ceiling and thread it through. Take the shoulders to the floor, hold this position, breathing in, and breathe out to lift up. And take it down, breathing in, and breathe out. You should all be pretty okay with this, unless it's tough on your knees. If it's too difficult on your knees, you could possibly lie on your tummy and just lift the arm up. Come back up onto the other side. So I didn't mention knees before on the other, when we were doing the previous ones on our knees. Taking it through, lifting up. You could do it on a chair. 2 more. Breathing out and breathe in and sit back into a stretch. Hips back, hands forward. Excellent. Come up onto your knees. I would do a few cool downs on my bottom, but I can't. So we'll just lift, just put this a little bit. I'd like you just to lift. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. That's better. Okay. So up onto your knees again, and we'll just stretch through the quads and the hamstrings. So stepping forwards with your right foot, lean forwards. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings. Pushing it forwards. Excellent. And now change sides. Take it across the left. Pushing forwards, holding this. Brilliant. And once more to each side. So we're going to take it forwards, hold it forwards here, and now take it back. Come up onto your heel and just lean forwards. You can actually bring your hands to the floor if you like and walk it in. Look ahead, look up. That's good. Feeling that stretch through the hamstring. Walk it forwards and we'll change sides. So back onto the left, and we're going to start by, I can't remember what we did to start with. So taking it forwards, walking it in. That's good. Toes to the ceiling, look up, feel that hamstring. Brilliant, and bring it back. And then we just push forwards to work the quadricep on this side. Brilliant, well done. Reach up. I will just take it over, nice kneeling stretch, and back. And to the other side, lifting up and stretching. Perfect. Link fingers, chin onto your chest, arch through the upper back. Bring your hands behind you and just squeezing the shoulder blades together. Look ahead. Well done. Excellent. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Hopefully no more mishaps between now and the next time I see you. Thank you very much. Bye.